is up, everybody? So, I seen this video, so I figured that we would talk about it and all this. I do not know who this person is. If you do not know who they are, go check them out. I will leave the link to this video down below. But so we can see here, it's obviously it's Jack Doherty doing his Jack Doherty duties of being a nuisance to the world. You can see here he's filming himself breaking into his old house that he was renting in 2021. Like you can see everybody there, you can see everybody running away. I don't know what that guy was running for, but yeah, like you see, he's out here like recording all of this. Like he's out here breaking into his old house. We're gonna skip a little bit of this. Yeah, okay. As you can see, he's sitting here talking about like all kinds of stuff like that used to happen in the house that they're going to, blah blah blah, and he is like just sitting there, just telling his cameraman all this blah 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 and shit about like what all he used to do around the house. He ends up at the house, like he's scoping it out and all that. Like that somebody could literally be living here, and and nobody would ever know. Like they could literally have just went to bed early. They could have literally just went out, just a random night. Hey, like we're gonna go out and go do something, for the family. Like it could be that. It could also just be, because like I haven't really heard anybody saying this. He could have literally pulled up to this place and been like, "Yo, I'm gonna I'm gonna give you guys a shit ton of money. Go do whatever you guys want for a couple hours, so I can make a few videos and clips and shit to make people like become like super or like super uh like wanting to talk shit about all this." But I'm gonna say it's the latter. I'm gonna say he probably just broke into this person's house and blah blah blah. If anybody does live here, I'm not saying he actually did break into somebody's house, but if this isn't somebody's house, this is still breaking and entering. Like as you can see, he's going up to the house and shit. Like he's sitting here talking about his house, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're just gonna skip a little forward. You see him like he talks about his neighbors all the time. He used to always get like have problems and shit with his neighbors. Like they were always like having problems. Somebody supposedly tried to break into it at this. Decided to do. Yeah, we're gonna skip some of these. I will leave the video down below if you guys want to watch the full video. But like you can see he's sitting there trying to break in. At this point, his cameraman has said a few different times already, "Yo, there's cameras around here, yada yada." But he didn't give a fuck. He still just continues to do what he's doing. Like somebody threw, or he must have dropped the flashlight or something. But like yeah, so he went to go get it. He's still over here trying to break in. He's trying to figure out how to get in there, which he eventually gets in. Like he unclamps it right here, as you can see. He unclaps it. He is now in their back, like in the backyard, walking around, yada yada. I get, oh, they're leaving, so and you can kind of tell, like it's like he's being sus about it, cause like he started trying to run away and he left everybody behind, and like now they're all back in the bus and shit, like trying to like act like nothing happened or whatever. I guess they waited because like it don't look like they left anywhere. They still been out there just talking more shit. Yeah, see here there he's talking about his neighbors and stuff, always having problems with his neighbors and all this and supposedly this place flooded really bad at one point that like it was so high up to like the house whatever they had to go carry a dog and stuff around and blah blah blah. Which that one part we just seen that's kind of invasion of privacy. Like they zoom in the camera in here. Like let's see, this is basically invasion of privacy. Even though it's not that much invasion of privacy, like they are looking inside somebody's window. Whether or not like that's invasion of privacy technically is because like you have visibility inside somewhere else and you're showing it to other people. So like That's a bit fucked. But yeah, like they've been they're just hanging out around like the front of this house. They've been hanging around the front of this house for like for this whole video. It shows it's 8 minutes, so like it could have been longer. It was just clips and shit cut. Like if they spent like all day, well not all day because it was obviously nighttime. If they spent all night just chilling around this house for no reason, I don't know how cops and stuff didn't get involved or how people didn't call the cops on them or whatever for just being weird. Like it said right there, he was gonna ring the doorbell but decided not to. Like it's just wild. But yeah, I'll be sure that I link this video down there below there for everybody to watch. You guys can watch it yourself. But yeah, this is just fucked up. Like I don't know how more things didn't like escalate from this point forward. Like maybe there really wasn't nobody that lived there, and him going there was just super lucky part. That he went there and there was nobody there. Because if he had went there and somebody lived there and he just like popped up on him and all this with all like kinds of like just anything, and there was a family inside there and they had any sort of protection on them, he could have been sent either to the hospital or sent somewhere that people go after they have to deal with being sent backwards by protection. If you guys understand what I mean. But yeah, this is just fucked. I don't know how this guy can still be out here making content and shit not happen to him. I wonder how selected people feel about him being a cool person still, because I used to chill with some people who thought that this dude was cool because they hung out with him for a bit and they thought that he was a good guy. I'm glad I got away from that dumb shit, bro. But yeah, hopefully y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. I just wanted to just make a quick little video on this so it would be out there so people know about this. But with that, we are out. Peace out.